King news, my lovely, wonderful people. Our very own brother, elder statesman, Bode George, has been attacked over tribunal judgments. In fact, Gololo said, how can you, an elder statesman, make such a comment? We brought you up to speed yesterday that Bode George revealed to Nigerians that what is going on is not accepted and should not be condoned by any individual, by anyone at all. He said it is very, very absurd. I mean, how can we allow the Presidential Election Tribunal to give a judgment saying one person won when we know clearly well, and in his own submission, he said the best thing for the Presidential Election Tribunal to do will be to declare a rerun so that all parties involved, can have a rerun of the election. But one will wonder, if they rerun the election, who are those that will also, or who is the person that will also, look into this and ensure that the right thing is done? Is it not the same INEC? The INEC chairman is still there. Nobody has put. In fact, INEC is the one, supporting Tinubu. INEC is in court telling them that yes, Tinubu won. INEC is supposed to be neutral, however, is defending one of the candidates. So how do you reconcile all of this? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details as we understand what, this level of attack that has been inflicted on the elder statesman for speaking out and for saying this is not acceptable. Bode George attacked over tribunal's judgment. How can an elder statesman like you say such a word? Gololo carpet Bode George. A chieftain of the All Progressive Congress, Garus Gololo, has demanded for an apology from Bode George, condemned the statement on the Nigerian general election being determined by a competent court of jurisdiction. Late Nigeria recalled that the People Democratic Party chieftain has questioned why the judiciary was making pronouncements to determine the election winner rather than order the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to reconduct the election in a bid to emerge a real winner. He said declaring a winner means that they are taking side. They should rather declare a rerun of the election. Bode George has condemned in totality the idea of INEC determining the outcome of Nigeria's election through court proceedings and supporting the courts. Reacting to the elder statesman's submission, Gololo insists that Bode George's choice of words was unpatriotic and against the electoral guideline and provides an opportunity to aggrieve political parties and incite violence in Nigeria. He said the outcome of the election to seek readiness in the court, a competent jurisdiction, is well within the ambience of the law. He said, Chief Bode George is a person I respect so much, both as a former military man and as a politician. But this time, I can't agree with him. It is obvious that some of us have refused to embrace true democracy, which INEC has set its precedents. It is appalling, however, to see that Nigerian politicians see things being right when a political party are in leadership, but see everything wrong when the opposition is in leadership. When I listened to the media briefing, I was disappointed by the words coming out from an elder statesman. I think elders should be educating the youth well to avoid things capable of causing national catastrophe. But they just should be able to say things to unite the country. And we all know that things heading to the court is part of electoral guideline so that there is no anarchy. We all should seek that which is good, so that you don't put the country in jeopardy and put the state in confusion. Gololo, why advising all political parties to take heed to the suggestion of the elder statesman, urge them to respect the judgment of the court as the final journey remains the Supreme Court. And as I expect politicians not to first of all prompt any tribunal judgment, but wait for the outcome for it today, as already we know that the court has looked into Shettima's case and said it is wrong for anyone to disqualify Tinubu based on Shettima's double nomination. So you are talking about justice, right? And we understand it. Very good. Well done. And we appreciate the fact that you're talking about justice. We sincerely do. But you hear the courts that should be speaking for the people, speaking the right thing, saying today that yes, we know that he has double nomination, but to allow it to be. They are saying he knows. He said they know very well that Shettima has a double nomination, but everybody should be quiet and just. God, the court is the one that told us today. He said yes, we should not, because of the double nomination. Okay, it's the court speaking. We should not, because of the double nomination, disqualify Tinubu. Then one we ask, what is the point of coming to court if that is not a ground to disqualify Tinubu? Are you speaking of Tinubu as a person, or you are speaking in terms of getting things right and getting things done properly? So this is the country that we are in, where sentiment is part of the order of the day. Every single one of us know exactly what is happening. You know, you can categorically say that some people have been influenced. You can categorically say that without fear or favor, because we all know what's going on. Where they see white, imagine the first judgment. Yes, we know that there is double nomination on Kashim Shettima. They are not denying it. Say yes, we know there is double nomination, right? Yes, no problem. But that should not be a yardstick or a ground for disqualifying Tinubu. Then one is wondering, so why did we go to court if we find out that you have not kept the ambience of the law, you have not followed things as you should be? So that's invariably, I want to just give me permission to use that with what the court have said now to judge Peter Obi's case. So Peter Obi's case in court is that he's judging the process. He wants to understand the process that produced Tinubu, because INEC went against their own constitution. INEC did things that were not right, and things are the way they are because, INEC and all that happened. Okay, so if you are saying you are not disqualifying anybody or blah, blah, so why are we in court is the question I'm asking. I really sincerely, truly do need an answer. Why are we in court? Why are we in court? We are in court because we discovered that things were wrong. We are in court because we discovered that things have not been done decently and in order. We are in court because people are not happy. We are in court because the double nomination is a case. It's on that ground that if whatever happens to the vice president happens to the president, so Tinubu can be disqualified. But yet you are telling us now that he cannot be disqualified based on Shettima getting it wrong. But on this very case, we have seen what happened in Bayelsa before. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.